Hello fabulous ones, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the fabulous family. Today I am going to be doing an Instagram made me buy it. Yes, I am going to be testing out this Dermacol foundation, cover up, makeup, whatever it is, all that good jazz. I always see this on Instagram. It's been like popping on Instagram a lot lately. This probably has been out for a while, but this is going to be my first time trying it. So this is supposed to be like totally 100% full coverage, almost kind of like the foundation and concealer in one. So if you're interested in seeing how this performs, continue to watch. All right. So anyway, yeah, so Dermacol, I think that's how you pronounce it. I've been seeing this on Instagram like it's nobody's business, and I'm like, I got to try it. I actually got this off of eBay for like $5. I'm telling you. But I think the normal cost is like, I don't even know what the normal cost is. But anyway, what this claims is hypoallergenic waterproof makeup cover with SPF 30. It provides perfect coverage even in thin layers, not only for dark circles under the eyes, but also for unpleasant spots and skin blemishes. It may also be used for the whole face in order to darken or lighten the skin, ensuring ideal balance for professional makeup, photo, or film shots. Okay, just apply a small amount, blah, 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 blah. So now when I did go on the website, when I you know, kind of looked it up, they don't got that many colors. Like the shade range is very light, and it basically kind of, I would say, kind of stops at my skin tone, or maybe even a shade darker than me. So offline I bought the last two shades, which is number 22 and number 23. So we're gonna swatch both real quick. We'll do 22 first and see what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my hand over on this side. I'm just gonna do a lot. I'm just gonna do a little one, a little dollop there. And okay, that's 22. That's light as hell. That's too light for me, and I'm light. Okay, so let's go to 23. Now this is the darkest shade that they have. So right off the bat, I can tell you that, you know, this ain't good with shade ranges at all. So they ain't even looking out for us sisters. So let me go. Ooh. So there you have it. Now look at the difference between the two. I mean, these are totally different, and they're only one shade, you know, the numbers are one number apart. But the way it feels so freaking thick. It's not runny at all. It's like just thick. It's smooth, but yeah, it's really thick. So what I'm going to do is obviously mix the two, because I have to. We're not going for a complete match here, obviously. This is just for demo review purposes. So hopefully I'll get a match. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my palette here and put 23 on. I'm gonna put more of 23 though than of 22, because 22 is like mad light. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit there. Ooh, like a dollop, and take my spatula and mix it up. Okay, this is what we got. Still looks, I don't know, light for me, but anyway. So how I'm going to do this is I am actually going to, like I do all my reviews with foundation, I'm gonna do one side with a beauty blender, one side with a brush, but this time I'm actually going to use a primer too. I'm gonna do a primer on the right side and leave the other side blank. I just want to see how it performs, to see if it even matters, and to see what the foundation looks like with a primer and without. So I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and you guys know that's a silicone base. So let's get right into it. Oh my god, my grays are out of freaking control. So we're gonna pretend like we're gonna leave that on for a few minutes, because that's what I usually do. Okay, now I'm gonna just go ahead and dot that all over the skin. Well, maybe my color, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It feels really thick, guys. On on Instagram it shows that it covers like tattoos and all that jazz, so I'm probably putting way too much on. So let me zoom y'all in. All right, now that you're up close and personal, I am going to, okay, what side it was? Okay, I put the primer on this side. So I'm gonna do this side with a brush. Let's see what happens. Damn. Smells kind of good. Wow. Wow. First of all, it's a freaking perfect match by mixing it. And it damn sure is full coverage. Jeez. It feels good. I mean, it's blending, well, wait a minute. Yeah, it's blending out really good. All right, I am not mad at it. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all, considering that it's like totally full coverage, and it feels thick as all get out on the, you know, on the hand. What do you guys think? Is that like a perfect match or what? Okay. All right, let me finish blending this out. All right, so I'm done with this brush. Let's go with my beauty sponge, and I'm using the L'Oreal sponge. This sponge is off the chain, y'all, and it's $8. I'm just saying, if it's not better than the Beauty Blender, I love it. So soft. So let's go in with it. Why it seems so light on this side? Okay, all right. It looks like it's coming out more, I don't know. It looks like it's like with the sponge as if it's, I don't know. I can't freaking talk. It looks like it's lighter. The foundation looks lighter on this side when I was patting it in at first, but it's evening out now. What do you guys think? It definitely is, you know, it's blending fine with the sponge. It just looked a little weird in the beginning, but I guess it was just that I had to blend it out the rest of the way. Honestly, I like using the brush. You know, I don't know. Lately I've been using brushes with my foundation. I haven't been using the beauty sponges that much. I've been addicted to this crown brush. What do you guys think? This side, it's got primer on it. No primer. I think it looks good. I like it. And it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. That's what I like about it the most, which is really surprising because it was so thick, you know, and you know its claims is that it covers up tattoos and all that, so you just would assume that it would be heavy. And it's not like matte or anything, you know. I do got a little bit of silkiness to the skin, but it's not fully matte. I don't think so. It's not. It's drying down a little bit. It feels moist. Like right now it still feels kind of wet, so it's taking a little bit to dry down. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, y'all know I'm not gonna put on no concealer. I'm just gonna bronze up the skin and all of that jazz, put some lipstick on, and I'm gonna wear it throughout the day. It is like so early right now. I woke up at like 4:45 to start filming, 2 for 1 too. So it is now 6:19. So I'm gonna go put on the bronzer and all that jazz. You know, I'm not gonna put on no concealer because I just want to see what this looks like by itself. We'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and just bronzed up the skin a little bit, just a little bit of highlighter, and that is it. It is again 6:30. I will come back at the end of the day and tell you how it wore and all that jazz. But right now, so far, I do like it. Considering that it's super full coverage and it was really thick, it weighs really good on the skin. It doesn't feel like I have a mask on. It's not cakey or anything like that. So I will come back later on and I will tell you my final thoughts. Okay guys, so I am back home and it's 4:37. So I had this on for a long time. So the foundation wore, you know what, let me zoom in. So I feel the foundation wore beautifully. Look at it, it still looks fabulous. The color, you know, again, I had to mix the two last colors because they don't have a big shade range, but it ended up to be my color. It wore all day. It still has a slight luminosity. I don't want to say luminosity, it's just not, I just feel it's not really that matte because I got some sheen to it and all that good jazz, but it's not cakey. It didn't like cradle up around my nose where, you know, foundation usually does on me. Yeah, I mean, I have really nothing bad to say about the way it looks or the way it wears. The only really true big negative is that the shade range. I mean, if you are darker than me, it's a wrap. You can't use this product because the darkest shade is about my tone. Maybe somebody is slightly darker could use it, but other than that, I think that's the real big negative. But this Dermacol, I mean, it's off the chain. I mean, it's full coverage, again, and it doesn't really feel heavy at all. So that's really what I like about it. And it's, you know, it looks like a hair dye tube, you know, because even when you open it, it has that little point right there, and you have to, that's how you open the package. So this, I could see this lasting me a long time, especially, I mean, I have two, but again, I'm mixing it to get my shade, because even these two shades, the 22 and the 23, the 22 is like way lighter than the 23. It's like there is no in between. So I have no choice but to mix it. But in any event, it's definitely full coverage. I don't see really any difference in terms of the primer. I put the Smashbox primer on this side. I used the brush and then the beauty blender. I can't tell from either side which one I used the primer. So at the end of the day, I feel like I don't even need a primer with this, you know. So but yeah, it looks really good. I prefer doing it with a brush because I've been preferring using brushes lately to blend out my foundation, but other than that, it does work fine with the beauty blender as well. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you go out and try the product. It is a great product. Again, for my doctor sisters, it ain't gonna work for you. That's, you know, the downfall, but I do like it. Full coverage, it looks great. Love it, totally recommend it. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys all the time, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye now.